Assalamu alaikum students, I hope you all are fine. As in our previous video, we have read the poem which is Mother to Son by Langston Hughes. In this poem, we have read that this poem was basically the conversation of mother to her son, in which she was telling that her life, the journey of her life was not as easy, as plain as it seems to be, but she also have faced many difficulties and hurdles, and she didn't give up on her journey. And by telling about her journey to her son, she was also advising to and that his boy should also kept his morale high for his journey, and he should not give up on the journey of his life. Okay, so after I give the short recap of this point, let's move towards the exercise of this point. Okay, understanding the poem, here are some question answers we have, so we have to discuss some of these. Okay, but all of these. Okay, the first one is, who is speaking in the poem and to whom are the words addressed? Okay, as I have told you that in this poem, mother was speaking in this poem, and she was telling about her journey to her boy. Okay, so in this poem, who was speaking? Mother was speaking, and whom are the words addressed? Mother was telling her journey, about her journey to whom? To her son. Okay, so you should quote that mother is speaking in this poem, and she was addressing her boy or her son. Okay, come on to the next question. What does the speaker compare her life with? What does the speaker compare her life with? As we have read that in this poem, the mother was comparing her life to the staircase. Okay, she was telling that it had tags in it, it had splinters, the boards are turning up in form, and she was giving this simile to the of her journey of her life to staircase. Okay, so you should quote that she was the speaker comparing her life with the staircase. Okay, come on to the next question. What it is? What does the speaker encounter on the stairs? Okay, what does the speaker encounter on the stairs? Okay, we have come on to the next question. What it is? What does the speaker encounter on the stairs? Okay, what does the speaker encounter on the stairs? Okay, we have read that as in this question also, he was also giving that what kind of things she faced in the stairs. She faced tags, splinters, and the boards which are in broken form. Okay, she faced tags, splinters, and the boards which are in broken form. Okay, and there are places which are having no carpet, which is bare. Okay, so you should quote that she encountered tags, splinters, and boards which are in broken form on the staircase. Okay, yeah, or you can also say that on the stairs. Okay, let's move towards the next one. Even though there have been obstacles in the way, what has the speaker done to continue her journey? Okay, so they are asking about that what has the speaker done to continue her journey. As we have read that the mother still didn't give up on her journey and kept her morale high, and still she didn't stopped on her journey and stepped for a while, but she continued her journey. She kept going on her journey. That's why she didn't give up and she continued her journey. So you should quote that what was the speaker done to continue her journey? She didn't give up and kept going on her journey. Okay, come on to the next one, which is, which three pieces of advice does the speaker give the boy? Which three pieces of advice does the speaker give the boy? Okay, in the poem, the speaker was the mother. Okay, so what are the three advices mother was giving to her son? That he should not turn back in the journey of life. Okay, she was advising that and I'm saying that the mother was advising in this point that he should not give up, he should not turn back, he should not sit down, and don't fall down, and don't give up. Okay, so I've tell you four things which the mother advises to her son. You can quote any three. Okay, in your answers you can quote any three. Okay, and I'm repeating that what are the three advices, or what are the three advices the mother gave to her boy. Speaker gave the boy. Okay, in the poem, the speaker was the mother. Okay, so what are the three advices mother was giving to her son? That he should not turn back in the journey of life. Okay, she was advising that and I'm saying that the mother was advising in this point that he should not give up, he should not turn back, he should not sit down, and don't fall down, and don't give up. Okay, so I've tell you four things which the mother advises to her son. You can quote any three. Okay, in your answers you can quote any three. Okay, and I'm repeating that what are the three advices, or what are the three advices the mother gave to her boy? That she advised that don't turn back in the journey of her life, in the journey of his life. Don't sit down, don't fall down, and don't give up in the journey of his life. Come on to the next one. Which sentences are repeated in the poem? Okay, so we have to move to the point. As the question was, as in the question they were saying which sentence it was repeated in the poem. As you can see, the second line, lie for me and be no crystal stair. This is the line which is the second line of the poem, is still repeated in this poem, and it is the same line which comes in the last. Okay, and lie for me and be no crystal stair. So you can say that. So the question of this answer, which was the second last one, which sentences are repeated in the poem? The sentence which is lie for me and be no crystal stair is the sentence which was repeated in the poem. Okay, so you have to quote that second line. Come on to the next one. Which line is shortest? Why do you think the poet made this line so short? Okay, so as you can see, there are, as this poem have many short lines, but the most shortest line was ant splinters. Okay, so you can also see that ant splinters have only two words in this line. Have students, we have to discuss the last question, which is which line is the shortest? Why do you think the poet made this line so short? Okay, so as you can see that this question have two parts. Which line is the shortest? In the first part of the question, you have to quote that line which is the most shortest in this poem. So as you can see that there are many short lines in this poem, but the most shortest line is the fourth one, which is ant splinters. Okay, so you have to quote this line. Okay, ant splinters. And what they are asking in the second part, you have to tell them that why do you think the poet made this line so short? Okay, so in the answer of the second part, you have to write that the poet made this line so short because he was trying to portray the difficulties and hurdles of the mother in two words. Okay, or in one word. Okay, so the word splinter the word splinters is basically portraying the difficulties of the mother. Okay, I'm again repeating my lines. The poet made this line so short because he was trying to portray the difficulties and hurdles of the mother. Okay, by using only a one word, he also, by using a one word, he was basically trying to portray the difficulties of the mother. Okay, so you can say that the poet made this line so short because he was trying to portray the difficulties of the mother. That's it. Okay, after discussing all these questions, I hope there should be not any difficulty. But if there is any difficulty, you may ask any question in the comment section of this video. Feel free to ask the question. I'll answer all the questions one by one. Okay. After discussing these questions, let's move towards this part. These questions are more difficult. Discuss them first. Okay. So we have to as they are kind of like difficult, but so we have to discuss them briefly. We have to discuss them deeply. Okay. What is the mother's experience of life? The first one is, what is the mother's experience of life? So they are asking about the experience of life of the mother. So you can quote the answer that the experience of mother's life is full of hardships and hurdles, but she didn't give up on her journey. Okay, I'm repeating. The experience of mother's life